Hi everyone, this is Sharon, and I'm back. It's been a little while since I posted because I had some bad news. If you recall, the last time I talked with you about my cancer having returned, and actually my numbers went up, but I was very disturbed about it and very distraught, and I just needed some time to wrap my little head around the whole new diagnosis, so to speak. So since that last video was posted, I have since had 5 chemotherapy treatments. My first one was April the 10th, and I'm actually going in for a sixth treatment tomorrow. And I just wanted to let you all know, I've had a lot of people asking, how are you doing? You had us scared, and we're praying for you. And I really, really appreciate this from you all. You gave me so much strength. You just cannot imagine how that carried me. Well, since I've absorbed it all, I have since had, like I said, 5 chemotherapy treatments. And what has happened was when my numbers were up, if you recall the last time I spoke with you, they had gone up to 145 by the time I began my first treatment. Well, since the two treatments that I had, which are a combination of Gemzar and cisplatins, what I began on, after the first two treatments, my numbers had gone back to 87, which was pretty rapid because there was a 2-week break between each treatment. However, on the third treatment with the cisplatin, which is like the best that they have out there right now for ovarian cancer, I developed a sensitivity to it, and nothing to put lightly. I developed it in the infusion room, in the chair, and I started developing hives around the mouth, real heat, warmth, eyes began to swell, whelps developed on the around the face and the torso. So they stopped the cisplatin immediately, and have since just left me on the Gemzar. Well, where I am today, since my last treatment and since I've had my last CA-125 count, which again is the count that they take to determine what's happening in your way of cancer. You know, cancer, each type of cancer emits its own type of protein into the bloodstream. So the one that's my name for ovarian cancer is called a CA-125 blood work, and that reflected since they took me off of the cisplatin, the numbers have gone back up to 135. So I'm terrified. We've switched up the regimen. It wasn't every 2 weeks now. We're going to do like once every 3 weeks in a row, and then a week break to bring my white blood cell count up, because these drugs really hits the white blood cells, and it makes me susceptible to infections and nasty bugs and what have you. So it's a different regimen than what I began on, but I'm still prayerful, and I have a lot of faith in my doctor, and I love the humanness that she brings to this whole ordeal for me, because she and I sit down and she'll say, well, we're going to see, we're going to work through this together. I don't know either, but we're going to keep doing it until we find something that works. So that brings me a lot of confidence, that we are at least trying and giving it our all and giving it our best shot. And we're only human through all of this, the doctor as well as myself. But I appreciate her effort and her candor, and I love her so much for that. But because of that, we're going to see if we can hit it that way once a week for 3 weeks, hopefully knocking the numbers down. I will find that out sometime tomorrow, because I'm having another CA-125 blood work since the last one that reflected the numbers were up. So as you can see, I've been through a new little journey here, and I've gained some weight, and that's due in part to some of the steroids that they inject directly into the chemotherapy drug. It's to keep me from reacting to the drug severely, and then I mean to the point of mortality, of dying. So it either prevents that or it minimizes the reaction, which has done its job really well, I must say. They also inject directly into my lines anti-nausea medication as well, because again, you can experience nausea right there in the chair or shortly after the treatment, and we don't want that to happen either. So they really try to make you as comfortable as possible in the infusion center. Eventually, I have some video footage in which I'm going to show you just kind of a few step-by-step things that are taken as to where I'm actually being accessed, to where I'm actually just kind of sitting there and receiving the medication, and to the point of being removed from the treatment, just to give you an idea of what it's like. Um, I've had people ask me, why do you keep having to have these treatments? Are they helping? I want you to understand one thing. I will always have to have treatments because I'm at a stage 4 level. Stage 4 means that my cancer has metastasized outside of the point of origin of my ovaries. So rather than this being in the ovaries and the surrounding tissues, it's more likely than not. And even though we can't see that on a PET scan right now or CAT scans, they're probably just too small of a cell to detect, but they're probably on some organ anywhere. I'm not claiming that, but that's generally what stage 4 means, that it has gone beyond and has passed on into the body. Mine right now seem to only focus on my lymph nodes in the body, which I'm glad it is just that, because we can always kind of see it immediately and we know what to do. And that's probably another reason that I'm still here. So there you have it. That's where I am. And right now, I'm okay. I'm just fat and happy to be here. But I love you all. Thank you so much for just being concerned. I will continue to fight the fight until I can't anymore. This is just how it's going to be. So thank you again for checking in. I just wanted to update you and let you know where things are. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, stay blessed, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.